So I think he's made it really his career to go after a lot of Muslim leaders and Muslim organizations, particularly here in Virginia. And he was the one who actually brought my father from Florida to Virginia to begin trying to entrap him in a completely separate case. And what we've learned along the way in his questioning of my father and his attempts to charge my father with perjury or obstruction of justice by trying to force him to testify in a completely separate case is that he's not really interested in the truth. What he's interested in really is retrying the case that the government lost so badly in Florida, and which is a clear case of double jeopardy, and really trying to abuse the law by trying to relitigate this case. And he's even admitted this in his own filings and comments before the court in a public hearing. And obviously, we hope that these efforts are failing miserably. And I think the fact that my father has been released here in America is a very strong testament that he was never guilty of anything the government has accused him of, and that he's not a threat to anybody.
Laila Al-Arian, your father is now under house detention pending trial. What trial is that, and where does deportation fit into this?
This is a trial on criminal contempt, as I mentioned, because my father would not testify. And I talked about this prosecutor not being interested in the truth. In fact, we offered for my father to take a lie detector test to answer the questions that were actually relevant to this separate case, this investigation of these Muslim organizations here in Virginia. And the prosecutor refused this lie detector, which shows that in 99% of the time, it's actually the government that asks for a defendant to take this test. So it just shows that what he's interested in really is imprisoning my father by any means, and that's what he's after, not the truth, not justice. So what we're waiting for, basically, the judge delayed the trial until at least a few more months while the Supreme Court considers an appeal we have concerning his plea agreement, which he signed with the government in 2006, and the fact that it's a violation of his plea agreement to be forced to testify and cooperate with the government in the way that they want him to. So pending the Supreme Court ruling, the trial has been suspended or postponed. What also has postponed the trial is that the judge is considering an argument that the same prosecutor has actually abused his authority once again by making up language in an immunity order. So when he actually brought my father to testify before a grand jury, he offered him an immunity order that usually prosecutors use a language that's been passed by Congress. It's a statute that Congress passed many years ago. But this particular prosecutor actually creates his own language and his own statute, and no other prosecutor in the country does this. It's completely unprecedented. And I think more than one judge has been appalled at his kind of rogue behavior. So this is something that is also being considered by the court, whether this is constitutional or not.
Your mother moved with your two younger siblings, your brother and sister, to Egypt. Could he be deported to Egypt?
He could be. We know that the Egyptian government has already accepted for him to be basically deported there, and that he would be welcome there as a citizen of the world, really, and as someone who can contribute so much to the entire world once this whole ordeal is over. And that's what we really hope will happen at this point. We hope that within the next few months, this case will be seen as nothing but an attempt to really punish my father further than these 5.5 years, and that he'll be finally released and deported, and this whole nightmare will be over. I think that's what's fair. That's what people all over the country and all over the world have been asking for, and that's really the only just way to end this whole nightmare that's taken so long to be resolved.
Laila Al-Arian, I want to thank you very much for being with us. Laila Al-Arian is a journalist in this country. She has co-written the book with Chris Hedges, Collateral Damage. Her father, Dr. Sami Al-Arian, has been released from prison in her custody after more than 5.5 years. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org. We're breaking with conventions. Stay with us.
I was born by the river in a little innocent. Oh, and just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know